basically, you're turning the worst situations into the best situations possible that you can, which is pretty fucking awesome, dude. Because you've been through some bullshit and back. All right. So, damn cats. They're kittens since they're all over the place. Anyways, we're gonna have a good read tonight. Um, yes, we are. As I ask God and goddesses of light. Mhm. Goddess Nyx of the night, bring prosperity, um, clean the fog and fear, make the answers near and clear for my collective, so that they get the correct message that you want them to hear. And so I do want to thank my endorser. Okay, this is one of them. Ow, dropped it. Um, Hi. Okay, so welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining, subscribing, and liking. For those that are new, I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm here when you need me. If you have any questions, if you're lonely, if you're ever self-doubting yourself, I'm here for you. There's over, 3 years of content. And then for, if you run out of my content, which I highly doubt you will, there's other content collectors, or content creators, sorry, that I have posted or that I mention, that are very good readers that I personally listen to, because I don't waste my time on people that just can't, that, yeah, you know what I mean. Um, anyways, shout out to Cosmic Wifey. I love her. She's my gal. And my one and only pal. She'll call me my bestie, but she's more my sister. And shout out to I'll never forget Fruitful Goddess 1111. Shout out Fruitful Goddess, hey sis. And shout out I think she know Lil Wayne too, but um hey, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? No, I'm not. Okay? And I know I don't look like it because I'm a feather. I'm a featherweight. Almost a lightweight. Okay? So, do I look pregnant? Do I? Do I? But do I look pregnant, really? Like, I don't know. Someone told me I looked 2 months pregnant the other day. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Do I really look pregnant? And if so, I really don't give a fuck. Because I do my best and I dance all the time. I've got more core strength than you probably do. So shut your fucking mouth if you have nothing nice to say. You're not going to patronize me on my fucking channel. And just a little clue, if your mama never taught you, you never say that to a woman. Not online, not to their face, never. Ever. Unless you want to be with your own. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, good evening from Chicago. I know, yeah, the camera does add a little extra. It does. It does. It does. It does. And it is what it is. But, you know, no. Do I look? Do I look? Come on. Am I looking that way? Probably right now because I'm slouching and shit and I'm fucking tired. And I'm not balanced. I'm not dancing or any of that. But yeah, I do have a little pew pew pew, a little pouch, I guess. But it is what it is. It happens with age, motherfuckers. I'm 44. How old are you? Um, yeah, you can get a message and you can get a card thing. If people will just shut the fuck up and keep their fucking negative opinions to themselves. Do not ruin it for my other people here. Okay? Because if you do, there's no warning. You just permanently get blocked forever. It's up to you. Anyways, I feel superstar energy here. I feel like you own a Pathfinder for some reason, dude. Or Jeep. Cherokee. You could be a Cherokee native. It could be Hindu. I feel like this this light is gonna bring like a clarity to your situation. And so never give up is the key. God, cat, stop. Um, Anyways, thank you for the compliments of me being attractive. Okay, I know I'm not the prettiest gal out there, but I do my best in trying to look my best. Okay, and it's the asshole that's pregnant that probably is freaking pregnant, and is a fat ass. So, if you're gonna talk shit about me, I'll fucking be even more mean with my words with you, dude. Hmm. Yes. Anyways, it is water energy tonight. Yes, it is. Okay, going in. We're in Cancer. Okay. And we're going out of that. We're going into remission. Okay. Uh, and I claim that right now. Claim it with me. If you have cancer, you are going into remission. All right. So that's just that. I think it's this. I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's this. This is a large too. Like I'm really a medium or small. I'm size between 4 and 5. But depending on material, it's like my 6s are getting big. So yeah. Um yeah. I'm fucking, got a little work. I'm old. Not bad for 40 though. Look, this is a 30-inch belt. Can you fit into that? Because I can, with extra room. Want to see? I just fucking hate it when people talk shit. Because you know what? Let me address the issue. The issue is anorexia. Okay? And we all seen what happened in the Carpenters, right? And it was very sad. And I went to high school. I had a good friend, actually 2 of them, that were anorexic, okay? And were disowned because they were anorexic and people gave them shit and all this stuff, not realizing that they had a problem. And it's like, I feel like you're struggling with this right now. Your name could start with an S, or a K, or middle last initial cats. Yeah, you're getting squirt with the bottle. Drink your milk. Keep it up. You're gonna get more soap. You want a bath? That's probably why their coat stays pretty all the time. Sorry about that. Anyways, let me address anorexia. Okay. It is okay to be whatever size you are. God built you on that. But it is important to take care of your temple to live a long, prosperous life. You know what I mean? For me, I'm a size, like I said, 5. So, my 6s are bigs. I am a size 5. Getting to a 4, and actually, I'm going for 2 or 3. But I think 0, unless you're very petite with small hips, like really small hips, and like 4 or something, or 00, triple 0 is just ridiculous. And let me address the designers out there for these models that walk the catwalk for you. Buy a little more material, assholes. Really. You don't need to make young girls feel awful. Okay. For attacking their self-esteem. That's a form, I think, of bullying. I feel like these designers are straight up bullying the models. Yeah. And that's just a damn shame, because now you lost my business. And you designers know exactly who you are. I don't have to say a word, you know. Sadly, America's got a huge problem with obesity, like morbid obesity, because of convenience, because of its population control, and as far as instinctual, having that gut feeling. Yeah, you're right, it is, because cheap food, if you have to eat, you know, the cheap food contains what, over 2,000 calories in one meal? Are you serious? Like, um, it's just, it's just sad. It's just, it's just sad the way America does their people. As if I could afford to, I would go vegan, but I do go. I eat very minimal because I have a very specific diet. Um, and I dance every fucking day that I can while I'm alive, and I can enjoy it, because when I was younger, I was a dancer. And the thing about dancers is, usually, unless you're a superstar, and I feel there's a superstar energy here that is continuing to dance and sing and stuff in the pop culture, that's actually maybe rearranged the pop culture in some way, for the better, and big influence to other artists as well. Um, yeah, I just think that, what was my point? Yeah, anorexia. So if you really care about your loved ones, even if they're rich and powerful, do not be afraid to tell them, I love you. I think you need a dietitian. I think you need to go, you know, don't be afraid to. A real friend tells you when there's a booger on your face. I'm just saying. Hey, sis. Thank you. Blessed be to you, too. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you, from my very first subscriber to my newest subscriber, my newest viewer. Um, oh, Shay Pila is awesome. And then Intuitive Kev. And then we got Linda Likes Tarot. She's fucking awesome. Her deck, the way she packages all of her merch is beautiful. It's like, it feels like your birthday. And if you're having a bad day, treat yourself to a pair of her handmade earrings. Dude, the girl's got talent. Very much. And I'm going to be using her deck tonight too. Her name is Linda Likes Tarot. And I don't know if you could see it here. Hold on. I don't think you can like that. I have to tilt you that way. Okay, Linda Likes Tarot. Like, my camera's everything's all fucked up, so bear with me, y'all. Alright? Okay. So, it's like, the story of my life. Anyways, Linda Likes Tarot. See this icon? Just look for this icon. It's occultlifestyle.com. Is where you can find her. This is Big Bertha Volume 2 deck. She's so in tune with her inner gifts. You know better, Ozzy. What are you doing up here, Ozzy? You like my energy? My big baby? You my big baby? Are you purring? Oh, he touches my face. He just touches it. Never, ever do I get a claw on my face. If it's my face or something, he just, it's weird. My little baby. Yeah, you gonna come kick it with me? Here's your spot. Baby, you have to stay there. You can't get on the table. And you're not as small as your sister. Okay? Alright, Ozzy. Ozzy John. Okay? And the Osbournes, to me, are very important. I grew up with them, dude. Like, on this, like, if you even knew my life story, I don't know if you'd want to read it. It's so disgusting. And, they got me through a lot. Okay? Even Kelly. I used to be a huge fan of Kelly Squarejaw and her just beauty, her innocence, her, all of that. And I am a fan of her. I'm actually her real friend because everybody else is here kissing her ass because she's famous. And I'm not going to kiss her ass. I'm going to tell you right now, Miss Kate Osbourne. Okay? If you need a friend, I'm here. Alright? But you don't have to feel like you have to have a sub-Q layer, hun. Okay? Maybe your mom's not doing well because of your dad, and I know this impact with your dad, but I lost my son. I lost my best friend. I have no allies. I have no family. I lost my grandmother 2 days after. I almost lost my underwriter, but I saved his life. And then I gave up my shop, my car, my home, everything so that he could have a better life, which I was lied to, and his estate was totally done with whatever he wanted, and his wishes were not met. And then he just died a few weeks ago, from what I've heard. So, and his son, if you're out there, PJ, I hope you're getting better remission. I feel remission. You're going into remission of this cancer. I mote it be, I will it be. Blessed be. Please, Soul Tribe, keep in prayer in mind of PJ and his cancer. He's as good of a drummer as Tommy Lee, like, and has been doing it as long. And could do the stick thing and everything with Tommy that Tommy does. Yeah, dude, he's a fucking nut. Just like Tommy. But I love fucking Tommy, dude. Like, Ellie, I was his fan first, him and Pam. They're and then that's actually what introduced me to Motley. And then I got really into Motley when I was 14, 15, and the Feel Good album came out. Well, and the Feel Good came out in the 80s, but I was introduced to it not until then. It was because had to become a dancer, and I danced with that in Def Leppard's Hysteria and Joan Jett's my finishing act. I love rock and roll. Thank you, Joan Jett. Yeah, where you had to wear 3 pairs of panties because people are fucking fucked up and it's a fucked up way of life. That's why I went to fucking cosmetology school. Okay? So I didn't have to do that bullshit anymore. And, it's a very fucked lifestyle. And I feel for anybody out there that has to go through it just to get through school or something, especially if you have kids. But don't give up. Finish the program. And if you can dance, you can get your license to cut hair, to do anything you want, work in the medical field, any of that. And so I wanted to also thank all of my veterans out there. Every day is Memorial Day. Every day is honoring Veterans Day here. Men, women. Thank you, all my veterans, all the public workers, because without you guys putting your life on the line, we wouldn't have one. And without our military, we wouldn't have an opinion. And we wouldn't be able to do our channels and stuff like this that we usually do. So it's like, thank you guys. And that's not even enough. Thank you is not even a freaking word, you know, of how we should show you more respect this country. I'm just fucking disgusted with this country at this moment to where I want to go to Vancouver, dude. Almost. You know, like, for real. If I was rich, I'd probably move there. Anyways. Fucking, see my crippled hand? My mangled, manged arm. Fucking permanent nerve damage. Yes, you're right, and thank you. Thank you for your prayers and love and joy. I appreciate that, Salty Sea Birdie. Thank you so much. I love you too. I love you guys. You guys are my soul tribe. You guys are my family. Family is what you make of it. So, I just want to thank all y'all for that. Okay? I want to thank you for being there for me, and I hope I could be there for you and help you through your ventures as well. Yeah, so I'm going to be using several decks tonight. I do want to shout out to my endorser, my endorser, which is pretty much everybody who sent me these decks. I got so many, that have sent me decks, not money. And so, I don't know who is sending them to me, or what, or if it's the author, or I haven't figured it out yet, but, yeah, thank you guys. I guess you really like my readings, my interpretations. I appreciate yours too. 2 pieces, yo, and 1 piece isn't enough, because, look, if I'm talking, 1 little small piece, you could swallow. It's like a big piece, you could just push to the side. It's only 2 pieces of Trident, and it's sugar-free. Everything's sugar-free. 0 sugar, everything. I'm talking your soda. I'm talking 0 sugar, everything. Sugar. You know, even sugar. Stay away from the diet, because it's cancer-causing as well, and it tastes like shit. But if you ever try a 0, because I was big, like, no, it's my meal in a bottle when I was working, and I'm in a hurry. And I had to keep my sugar up. My insulins and stuff. So, really, it was like, you know, because time was money. Being a hairdresser, time is money. So, yeah. I love Trident too. I like the cinnamon and the original. Or the peppermint one. They're pretty good. Yeah. And if you have fillings, they're better in your teeth because it's no sugar. Sugar is the #1 causing problem of cancer. If you could cut all sugar out of your diet and just use raw sugar, which is brown, and you might have to grind it up a little bit to make it a little finer texture. I like you too. Thank you, T-Bird. But I know Dentine. Okay, yeah, Dentine. I'm not sure about Dentine. Dentine. I thought that was like for dentures. I'm 44, by the way. But hold on, really. Let me get my drink real quick, you guys. And give these cats a bath if they want to keep giving me one. You're gonna take a bath. You want a bath? Get off my table. Sorry. I love my cats, but they gotta learn too. Like my service animal. He's excellent. There's nothing more valuable than an animal that you can have telepathic communication with and that can read sign language pretty much. It's about training people, not the animals. It's training people how to work with the animals. That's what it's about. And if you know anything about dogs, then you know that they do not want to disappoint their owners. That is the worst thing to them in the world. Like, you know, so it's better to always praise them. Yay, good boy, good girl. You know, praise them, praise your animal when they do the right thing. But you got to take them out every hour to 2 hours when they're puppies and say, go potty, you know, like, and show them and then praise them. Yay, yay, yay. You know? It puts the lotion on the skin. What does that mean? Josh Flag 27, you're in the bathroom with your lotion. What is that? That's, like, to me, inappropriate. That's great and all. Keep it to yourself. Thank you. Hey, they say you run 2 miles every time, so maybe it's true. Anyways, you guys are gonna have to give me a freaking second because I gotta go check on the laundry. This is a little large. No wonder. I'm actually small. Or a medium, but because of my yeah. Anyways, yeah, so this is a 30 waist, so you can see how big my waist is, I hope. Such visual creatures, right? Anyways, so total superstar energy. You are the light. You're the light that is lighting the way. It's like you're turning all the bad in your fucked up life, you know, into good. And you're gonna win this. You're gonna win this. And you feel like your life is fucked up. That's what I'm channeling right now. You feel like your life is fucked up. And just remember, there's always someone out there that has it worse than you and someone that has it better than you. So if you have your arms and legs, be grateful. If you can get out of bed, be grateful. Even if it hurts and you have problems, you don't think I'm in constant pain. I've got rheumatoid arthritis. I've got fucking fuckload of problems, but I get through it. I'm tenacious as fuck, and that's part of my problem because I had to be. I had to be the masculine. Okay. Oh, I need to stand up straight. Okay. So, also another thing, I'm coming out with a new product. It's going to be an aftershave serum. It's going to have moringa and, collagen is going to be the base. It's going to be water-based product. I would have to infuse the oil, but if it were like a serum, it would be like, it might be like oil based, but with no paraben free, all that stuff like gluten, whatever. It's not like you're ingesting it, but you know, people are weird like that. Like when it comes to their stuff, I get it. I'm the same way. And if I could afford to, I would go vegan, but it's so fucking expensive and I can afford shit right now. I do this for free to help people, so please respect me on that. Alright? And it's not like you're paying me. And if you are leaving a donation, which okay, because I addressed the white elephant, that's what I'm here for, to do these cards and to show you what you can do and the power that you can change your future if you want to, if it's a bad result, if you don't like what you hear. Psych basically, I'm picking up that you're going through issues right now, financial troubles, and you're looking for that stability. Maybe you're a superstar, and now you have to keep doing tours and stuff like that because you're living above your means, because your management pumped you up so much. And it's like, just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean that you have to live in a $1 million mansion. Dude, just because you're a billionaire doesn't mean you have to live in a $1 billion house. I mean, you can live in a smaller house, but you're going to have to open a nonprofit to help people because it's all taxes, a different tax bracket. And what you don't spend is what they'll take. But that's why they say, oh, they get more breaks. No, they really don't. They're actually giving money away, or the IRS would take it. I'm sorry, hun, about your stool. It sounds, I'm not a doctor, okay? By all means. I'm not a doctor. But, okay, you know what makes your poop brown? And this is science. Red blood cells, the dead red blood cells, and the green bile makes brown poop. So when you have like a light color poop, or you said yellow to me would be like a lighter color poop, tells me you have yeast in your system, and maybe you need to detox the yeast. Stay away from the breads, the carbs, stuff like that. And that's just from my own experience. I am not a doctor. So, if I were you, I would seek medical attention as soon as possible. Like, if you can, go to the hospital now. That's what I would say to you, because I don't know personally what you're going through. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, T-Bird. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't think mustard does. No. Did you know that mustard was originated and invented originally as like charcoal is today, as a regurgitant? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now it's a condiment. Isn't that crazy? Did you know that Heinz created ketchup because all the meat in the back in the day was gamey? And so to get rid of the flavor, they doused it in ketchup. Get the fuck out of here. Don't ask me for money. You send me money. I'm giving you a free service, motherfucker. I need money. Don't ever get on my channel asking me for money. Who the fuck do you think you are? And the fucked up thing is that if I was a fucking billionaire, I would fucking probably help. And if I had a nonprofit. But I don't. What did I just not say? I'm not getting paid for this? Do you think it's because I don't want to be paid for this? Because I fucking need money like everybody else. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't know that. Actually, I forgot. I've heard that before, but I didn't know how true it was. But that's pretty cool. Thank you for your service, by the way, T-Bird. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't anybody have the audacity to come up on my channel asking me for money. If anything, you send me money. If anything. I've been doing this for how long? Hello. And you think I'd be under a fucking table like the lady said if I was doing if I had money? Let's get real. No, that's not true. Because I have to have 1,000 subscribers, so please help me reach 1,000 subscribers so it opens up more doors for perks for you guys, really. It opens, like, you could spend the day with me and stuff like that. I'm gonna have those kind of perks when you join the superstars. because we're all born that way anyways. But I would get paid by tips. Well, I wouldn't even get paid. It would be tips, and it's not consistent, so it's not considered an income. For one. And for two, I would have to have 3 years of consistent money revenue in order to get an SBA or turn it into anything like that. So no, I don't. I don't get the tips you think I get. And once I reach 1,000 subscribers, just opens more doors for you guys and for me. But as far as partnering with YouTube, I don't think I'm going to partner with them because they take 30%. So, and that's like, yeah, no. If you want to donate to me, you could donate to me. You might have to join. I don't know yet. I have to look into it when I get there. But I do believe that I do have to join. I believe that they're gonna make me partner with them, is what I'm afraid of. If they make me partner with them, you could pay for your memberships through a tip. How's that? If you feel the need. But yeah. Until we can get it off the floor. Like, I don't even want 70% of what? Really? And what? Show me now. I can make money from this then. T-Bird. Show me I can make some money. Anyways, I'll be right back. I have to go fucking flip out my cats right now and douse them and throw them in the bathtub. Or they're not going to stop. And then, I'm just kidding. But I have a water bottle. And they're not supposed to be on the counters. Okay, I'm sorry. But, yeah. I gotta go douse my cats and check the laundry. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience. I love you all. Please be good to each other, okay? I didn't trample any critter, motherfucker. Look, I didn't why would I do that? I don't. No. No. Like, what is that? I didn't trample anything. What I did was stomped my fucking foot so my cats stop tearing up the house. Alright? I'll be right back. Hey. You want bath, guys? You want bath? Here. I think you like bath. There you go. Go in the bedroom. Go.
Hey.
Go on, sir.
You just squirted me.
I'm just trying to fucking cats. Fuck down. How did your life go? Good. I'll be going to bed here soon. So then you can leave. Anyways, Let's see what else. Let's see what else this deck has to say. Yeah, so I really feel like you're just trying to find your light, and you are the light. Remember, you're the light that you look for and that you seek. This vortex you're going through in the past, this is like a fear, a point of no return, or being false, lying, to be unmade, to be remade. And then the gloom of it, not darkness, but depth, you know, literally where the light is, you're giving that light. Like, don't be afraid of your shadow. I did a message on this yesterday. Don't be afraid of your shadow. Basically, your light is illuminating upon the universe when you see your shadow. So if you have a shadow, it means you're alive, and the light around that shadow is a light spilling onto the universe. Yeah, don't be afraid is what I'm hearing. I feel like you had a dream of a loved one. Yeah. I feel it was after you wrote, you could have wrote a book or working on a novel, but I feel like she is both author and illuminated. Like this illuminated manuscript is going to be successful. I feel like it's going to be a new comic coming out. This came in the reverse. A memory made manifest. Yeah. Does not banish. Listens to its story and grants its peace. So if you're going to get a grant of some sort. Wow. Look, listens to its story. You knew you're writing a book. Thank you, T-Bird. Hi, Vicus. Thank you for the hand. Yeah, so this is, you're manifesting wealth, lucrative streams of income. This one inventor once told me, well, I kind of changed it a little. But my saying is, you know, well, first you walk by faith and not by sight. And in this, when you feel alone, it creates being grounded in Virgo energy. You need to be grounded with your chakras. Don't let the trolls get to you. I know. I sometimes I have to say it because they're just so lewd on here that it really bothers my other viewers around the world. And I have, like, I think everybody from the West has East Coast subscribers, literally. Like, because I've done daytime lives, okay? And, yeah, no, barely any views. But, look, we're in Cali, so. Anyways, I feel like you're getting ready for work right now, or getting ready for to go to bed. When it comes to listening, okay, remember, be grounded, and think logically in the King of Swords, which is the Six of Swords of getting away from something, which is superstar energy of the Aquarius and the universe illuminating upon the light that you leave, and your legacy. And the universe is your witness in the dark. When you feel alone and you're in the dark, the universe is your witness. You know, it's like sometimes it's hard to recognize that you're important, or sometimes you don't feel recognized like you should. But know that what you do when no one's looking is what matters the most. If you do the right thing, I promise you. I know this from my own experience. Okay, as far as this darkness. The Raven again came up. Okay, are very smart. I feel like you're ingenious. Because ravens and crows are very ingenious. I literally sat at a stop sign on a rainy day, watched a bird pick up a hard piece of bread, dunk it in the water till it was soggy as fuck to swallow it, dude. Like, these ravens, these crows are very smart. They're scavengers. However, they're not as smart as the eagle. Those are predators. And, or the hawks are scavengers. But the eagle hunts and it rises above altitudes that the crow will just fall off and can't get its prey. And that's why they make their nest high. Also, if you're dealing with a snake, I don't know why this just came up, but, or you could be a herpetologist or whatever, I'm not sure, but, which is a study of snakes. And, if you're with a snake or you feel like you're with a snake, you probably are by listening to your intuition. And so, know that if you move higher up in altitude, neither can snakes reach high altitudes. Crows, ravens, well, crows and snakes cannot reach altitudes that you're at. They can't go where you're going. I call these vermins. I call this vermin. These vermins, desert rats, literally walk, talk, have jobs. You get my feel? You know what I'm saying. So yeah, be smart when it comes to assertion and how you deal with your wrath. There's not an eclipse coming, but shadow is your source. What was I saying? And this superstar energy of illusions burning away. Look, it's like her in her inner self. Truth is coming. It's not an eclipse. And you're not going to have to wait for an eclipse. But I feel like you're a photographer and maybe you love taking pictures of lightning, eclipses, storms, landscapes, stuff like that. I feel photography here. If you're a photographer, drop a camera. I feel like you are. Okay, so we're going on. I'm going on to, I'm gonna use, before I bring out Big Birthday, because I get scared. I guess this shit's so accurate. All of them are, but she really put her heart and soul into this, and the way she packaged it, I mean, it was just perfect. Like my birthday, I was so grateful. And also what really resonates is like my stepmama, her name was Linda. She passed of cancer, would be 3 years in September, actually the date of my publication for my own novels. So it was a very torn day for me, as my birthday was, because I lost what was supposed to be my mother-in-law of 30 years. Calm down. Okay. Miss Joyce, yes. Anyways, she really went all out. I really love her. And you need to go to occultlifestyle.com. Follow Linda Likes Tarot. She's awesome. Wait till you see this deck. It's so fucking accurate. Okay, so not only that, collective, I'm led to use this affirmation deck in the moment. I got a couple affirmation decks I would like to use. And someone was mentioning candle magic. I don't know. Melt a candle. I feel like you're softening. Like you're having a girl and you're softening. Yeah, you used to be hard ass, and now that you have a girl or a granddaughter, you're softening. You have this soft glow to you. You have hope again. You want to live to see your grandchildren grow, and you know they'll teach you how to be soft if you let them. So remember that. Collective. Let's see what else you have for my awesome collective. That was like, what the fuck was that? This is what I see right now. Okay, so what was I saying about a soft rebirth? You know, arriving early in the morning. Maybe someone is gonna have a miscarriage. Maybe you're spotting right now and you need to be on bed rest. If I were you, I'd take your ass to the hospital right the fuck now. They could save it. And save you. I went through this in 07. It's the threshold of being a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You are. In this transformation. Yeah, what was I saying? You're transforming. Maybe going through the change of life. And it's like, let it go. What no longer belongs. Let go to what does not serve you and who does not serve you as a person. Let go to it. That makes you this. Yeah, someone break the motherfucking clock, please. Because I am a walking clock. Alright, I'm a walking metronome. Those musicians out there know what that is. And if you don't, look it up, please. Thank you. And, you know, time didn't stop just because your world stopped for a minute. The show must go on. I was just telling someone this tonight. Oh, yeah, I'm a sound engineer. And I was, I actually listened to one of my friends' lives this evening. And, his sound is getting better. His vanishing, of him, you know, he's actually singing from soul, because you have to have soul to sing blues and to do blues. Yeah, but this clock, it's like time is running out for you too. I feel like you're older and you want children, can have children, but remember there's always surrogates, and if you feel uncomfortable with that, you could always do, I think you could do AI now. And this is an unmarked path, the unknown. It's empty. It's waiting for your footprints. Don't forget the footprints prayer. If you haven't read the footprints prayer, just look it up on Google, and it's right there. It's a very touching story about how you were never alone when you thought you were alone. Okay. Person of passion. Aries, Leo is what I'm getting more than Sag. But yeah, when it comes to a broken compass, I feel like you're heartbroken right now. It's like this trust inside you. How many people are going to fail you? And you keep trusting. I admire you for that. Even though it really is your soft spot. So, oh, thanks, hon. Thank you, T-Bird. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like, share. Thank you, T-Bird. And, I was gonna say, blessed be safe, and I'll see you next time. I love you too. Love you, T-Bird. Okay, so bridge half built. You don't have to cross this all at once. I'm telling you, baby steps. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk. You gotta learn the steps before you gotta learn your tools before you can even learn steps to even learn how to cut hair. I mean, it's just common sense. It's a process. It doesn't take overnight. It's like trust the process, you know, in this cross. Dare to build what's missing in the world. Dare to do and speak of the white elephant. And if you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right. You know what I'm saying? True power is silence and being quiet and having a quiet home. True power is one look without saying a word, as less is more. Like the Motley Crue song, Looks That Kill. Yeah, my father used to tell me that all the time. I love that song. But he would say, your looks, man, like you give the meanest looks or whatever, I don't know. But when I was a little girl, a little galley, a little gal, I feel like you are in solitude right now. Like it's silence, it's sound, and you're having to return to yourself and correct your behavior, maybe thinking about what you did and what you can to change it, maybe apologize about the situations, you know, stuff like that. You get more with honey than you do vinegar. So for a person being of zero sugar, I totally believe in getting more with sugar than no sugar. I mean, you know, metaphorically, not physically speaking. I think anybody dealing with sugar needs to quit. You need to do the raw sugar, which is brown sugar. And then you grind it up. But the brown sugar, okay, yeah, it's called raw sugar. And it's good for your digestive system. Very, very good. But if you could do no sugar at all, I'm telling you, all these soda pop drinks, they have zero sugar, everything from gummy bears to freaking drinks. I mean, energy drinks. I mean, you know, hi sis, what's up, Juanita? ¿Cómo estás hoy? Te amo, mi bonita ma, mujer. ¿Cómo está mi madre? I miss you too. Yeah, a double image. I feel you like Juanita. I just picked up on this, but you look just like your mom for some reason, or you have a twin. I just got that right now. If you have a twin, her name is Heide, I think. Okay, you might have wondered how far away you've wandered away from your focus, but you're always being guided back by that small soul voice, that intuitive voice. Juanita, más o menos, está bien. ¿Y tú? Yo, mi vida bella, te amo. Mi vida bella. Arriba la rasta! Right? That's right. All right. Yeah. So just keep that in mind, collective. Sorry I haven't been on this past week. It's been the energy. I haven't been feeling that great, and it's just been in the energy, and I feel like something is revealed in absence in your hermit mode. When it comes to grounding yourself, something important is revealed, and you're going to be able to see the actual truth on it once you get yourself away from this karmic, because you deserve so much better. Simon, Mío quiero más muy sabrosos, deliciosos, consomé con birria, tacos, oh, pasoli, menudo, ay, 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 pasoli, birria. Is the only meat, carne, that I'll eat once in a blue moon because it's so fucking good by Authentic. You know, so I mean, it is what it is. I do try to make the difference. I do try to make a difference, a bigger difference. I don't agree with the way they. I'm totally into like kosher shit. I'm not Jewish, like I said, but I see the truth of every religion, and they believe in God. And I used to have a best friend when I was growing up, and I'm kind of hurt because I haven't heard from her. I feel like it's because I have nothing to offer her but my love and kindness and stuff, and I really need a friend right now. And her not getting hold of me or someone that seemed like a father figure is really just getting to me because I don't have, not even, you know. And then I was led to use this oracle deck with this. It's manifesting. Okay, you're going to be manifesting some things. You're already in the process of manifesting some things. So I do your standard daily. I do a 4-card draw for you. I give you an extra as a bonus. Then I do a bonus. I do a reflection card and more about that and where it's going to lead you. And then how it connects. Okay. I know. Más problemas, con tu esposo. I don't know. Mujeres, no más, no más, no más. Not after you caught him last time. You caught him last time. Somehow you found a number or something in his pocket, or you found something as someone else's. It could have been perfume, it could have been sunglasses, it could have been something simple in his car or under the seat. Maybe it was some major, like a condom or something. If you just get a panel, you know, it's good to get panels anyways. I get them like twice a year because I'm paranoid, but it's always good to have them. Even though I'm celibate, I can do them anyways because public, you know, seats and stuff. But I don't know. I never sit on a toilet ever. I'd rather squat in the dirt, dude. Like seriously. So let's get to this. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So infusing this intent from your past to amplify intentions, focusing your energy. Manifest with me this. I magnify my soul's power to see the truth of trust the process, even when you're in this path that seems blocked or unclear. It's like, affirm with me, I keep going forward in this fucked up labyrinth. It's like someone's gonna clear a passage for you because you make good decisions. You've made many good choices to make moving closer to your desires, and there's no reason why you should be treated like you are. And this is what I just channeled, Juanita. I think it's tu esposo es pero porque uno más mujer, yeah, he realized that was not good. So yeah, he is choosing to clear the passage since he was caught, but now you're never going to trust him. So it's like, why have a relationship with someone you can't trust? And if they're going to cheat once, they're going to do it again. Juanita, you deserve more than that. Simon, ¿es tú? ¿Sancho? No. No, no, no. Uh-huh. Es tu esposo. And he's not gonna change. Cambio no más. No más cambio. You know. He don't know what he has when he has it. He doesn't know when he has the good time. Yeah. He said one time. He said one time because he got caught. Divorce his ass. How long have you been married? You could get alimony. Have you been married 20 years? You can give alimony after a year, actually. But 17 years, you deserve alimony. I could have got alimony from both my husbands, but I didn't. I just wanted to walk away because I didn't spend that long with either one of them. You deserve to get alimony. Fucking divorce his ass. You're going to be so much more happier. You're going to be able to think clear at work. Estar viejitos también. Siempre es... siempre. Huh. You would think only once? No, mommy. If you don't catch him, do you think he's going to tell you? Fuck no. He just knows how to hide it better now. And that's putting your health as tu pancia enferma. Okay? Es tu es pancia enferma. Because y madre enferma. You have to take care of your mom. You have to work. You're opinionated. Well, let's find this out. Let's go on with this. Okay, so let me put it this way. Does a leopard change its spots? Does a jaguar change its rosettes and spots? Are you questioning the fact? Oh. I'm so sorry about your mom. Your dad, y padre. I'm sorry. This de Jesús y Cristo, por favor, potario, mi padre, padre, diva. I'm sorry for your mom. I'm sorry. Your dad needs you. Yeah, so yeah. You're always busy, you're opinionated, you have to work. It's like, what is this guy doing? Yo familia. You are my sister. Simon. So, this energy flow, look, clear the passage. So you caught him something. So affirm with me now. I make good decisions because you're the only one that can control your own decisions. You can't control his. And you don't deserve to live in fear. You don't deserve to live. I gotta get home because my dude, and you know already. Sé. Es tu sé. Conductor. So this, I know your energy flow, the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Your energy is gonna flow. It's gonna clear your pathways, the bodies, the energy, the cortisone in your stomach. I feel kind of like you feel bloated a little bit, but you know what it is? It's the stress. Your 19th birthday, what? Oh, the 19th. Ah, feliz cumpleaños. Felicidades cumpleaños. I'll see you then. I'll see you then. I will see you on the 19th. Ah, es tu Leo. Simon. Leo, it came up. Yep. So, you know, this message is for you. And if it doesn't resonate, please leave it for the people that does resonate. Thank you so much. I feel like you're aspiring higher. After this is your future here. This is your past. This is your present. So this is your reflection card over here. It's like you have the power to attract what you need, to connect to your spirit, source. All necesitos, you know, es benete tuyo. Es tú. Affirm with me now. I keep myself in the flow. In the flow. You see how your reflection card, and you see me shuffle them. So it's like in the flow. You're going with the flow. You are so beautiful, and he's intimidated from your worth ethic to your worth ethic, from what you look like, and afraid of other men hitting on you. So he tries to one up on you because he doesn't work like he was, and he thinks crazy things, and he tries to one up on you by cheating on you to make himself feel better. You know what I'm saying? When he doesn't realize you're the real honest woman. You're the woman he's never gonna get again. You know what I'm saying? Through this flow. You're welcome. Gracias. Mi amiga, mi familia. Mi Mexican prima. Mi sister. You're my sister. Okay, so I feel like you're aspiring to your higher self by expansively thinking about it now. Now you're thinking about situations that you knew before that you blew off, that you couldn't think about then. Now you're thinking about them. Yes, he was cheating on you. I hate to say that. I'm not trying to be like scaring you or anything or freaking you out. I just want you could change your future. You could be happier. What if this guy brings you, oh, un más, Juanita, es tu hermanos, mujer y hermanos. More más hermanos than hermanas. Huh? No, but yeah, I know I didn't say that right. I'm sorry, I need to practice more. But sorry about that. What hotel am I in? Who the fuck are you to ask me where I am? A hotel? I've never been in a hotel. What's that like? Anyways, Juanita. Okay, so he's not just cheating with women, las mujeres, but hermanos, men. Hotel tonight? What? Who is this? I'm not sure who that is. I can't fucking see from here. I have glaucoma. Oh, so what am I doing tonight? Reading cards. Hey, hey, the goat. I said you can't say that, dude. You can't say that like you can't say retarded. I think you came on here last night and did the same shit. I just put you in timeout, but now I'm saying bye forever. Bye. Um, no, well, yes, this is actually as personal of a read as you're gonna get for free. As you hone in more on my channel, please subscribe, like, and share. The more that I could feel on your energy, and it feels more like a private read. Until I reach 1,000 subscribers, then I cannot open up perks. I cannot have the superstars. You join the superstar so I could do private readings, so you can hang out with me all day. So you know what it's like, you know, and to chill and with me, anyways, and stuff like that. Like pick a cards, pick a piles, personal readings, stuff like that. But right now, I know. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm concerned about your health, Juanita. Juanita, I'm concerned about your health. Just go get a panel and tell your doctor what's going on and start the divorce papers right away. Because you're going to win. If you're afraid about a business, I feel like if you don't have an LLC or a DBA, don't get it until after you divorce. It doesn't matter if you're independent 1099 right now. Um, that doesn't count really. Wait till you divorce them and then, or you're gonna have to give them half, and it's not worth it. It's not. Money's not worth. Money's not worth being made. A chickpea and a garbanzo bean. Okay, so garbanzo bean. Obviously, both beans are protein. A garbanzo bean is about the size of a dime. And it's like a nude color. They're soft. And you put them in with pasoli. Garbanzo beans. Chickpeas are just another word for, peas. You know, like I always say, what does that have to do with the price of peas? Yeah, those are chickpeas. So if you ever get the lentil, I have a really good recipe. I need to write a cookbook because you don't have to have a copyright for a cookbook. But if you get the lentil, you boil it down. It's equal parts, I believe. Or is it 2 cups of water to 1 bag of lentil? It's been a while since I made it, but I usually, the only time I really ate red meat was around Christmas because of the family of a tradition, and or it was actually white, I guess, pork. Anyways, carne, no, not carne. I'm sorry. That's asada. But anyways, yeah, chickpeas is just another word for peas. Okay. And if you make green bean casserole, make them with fresh green beans. Don't use a can. I'll tell you the secret. Fresh green beans, okay? Gosh. You have to, my babies. Fresh green beans, so what you do is you boil them for 10 minutes, right? You have to have it to a full roll, a rolling boil. And, What was I making right now? There's so much stuff. Were we talking about pea soup? Oh yeah, for the holidays. So, yeah, the lentil, it's way cheaper than actually buying the beans in the can and good on the environment. But you boil them down until it becomes like mushy, kind of like thick. But you dilute it as you go with water. The lentil, and you thin it out as much as you want to your consistency, to your liking, and then add pepper, a little salt, garlic. You usually could put a ham hock in there, like after Christmas. If you eat a ham, put the bone in there. That's what I used to do when my grandma was around, because that's how she liked it. And you cut, the meat off that, and you cut it in little pieces, and you put it in there, and that's basically it. And some carrots. Oh yeah, dice some carrots, and then after the peas, the lentil has become into like a mush state, then you add water to thin it out, diluting it to your liking. Pepper, don't forget pepper. You're gonna need a little salt. I don't like, stay away from salt if you can. But if you're gonna use salt, use sea salt. Oh, it was the green bean casserole. So yeah, you boil them for, dang it, you boil them for 10 minutes after it comes a roiling boil. But actually you have to test it, because you never really know. It depends on everybody's stove, especially if it's gas burning or electric. So you have to test it. You don't want it gente. You want them to be not mushy, but you want them to be cooked, okay? Because this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna throw the cooked, drained green beans into one of those, like, those foil pans. And you throw in, I throw in fresh mushrooms on top of cream of mushroom. And it takes about a big can and maybe a small can, like an 8-ounce. To 24, I don't know, something like that. No, it's a 16 and then like an 8. I don't know. But you have to look at the thing. Anyways, you put that in there. And with the fresh mushrooms and a little pepper, a little salt, a dash of garlic. You get the fried onions that you put on your salad, and you put some, like half a bag, depends on portions and how many people, but you might need a full bag, and you throw it in there, and then you stir it all up inside the pan, right? Then you smooth it out with the spatula, you cover it with foil, you put it in the oven for 35 minutes, take it out, let it cool, but you have to let it cool on a cool surface, or like a pie rack kind of a thing, or a rack of some sort. And then you add the rest of the onions. I like onions, and so does everybody I know. So I like the fried onions. It's all splurge there when it comes to what I eat. But and holidays. But yeah, take the fried onions, like 2 bags, and cover the top. Put the foil back on, and there you go. That's how easy green bean casserole is with fresh green beans. And it's way better, like 150% better. Anyways, so when it comes to this higher thinking expansively in the cosmos and conspiring. Your wishes are going to be coming true. It's the power of attraction, the power of attraction. Affirm with me now. I keep myself in the flow. Okay. And you have divine protection. Look, you have not just your ancestors looking at you, but you have the Almighty on your side. Okay. And if you're ever in doubt, just ask your spirit guides. Call on them always. You know, and repeat this with me. Affirm, the universe has my back. Okay, affirm with me now. The universe has my back. Because it does. Because you've done the right thing. And this lunar magic, I feel like you're a person of the moon. Maybe your name is Luna. Or you have an animal named Luna. Or Lunar. Maybe you look at the moon and the craters or study it. You're a scientist. Oh, thank you, Anita, for your compliments. Muchas gracias. Yes, it's very, very, very good. And it's a traditional southern casserole. You can make it all year long, actually. I'd rather just eat green bean casserole. But also, if I'm preparing dinner, I use fresh potatoes. Peel them. You have to peel them. And then I cut them into quarters. Okay? Because it takes faster to boil when they're smaller pieces. And then you don't even need a smasher. No. You don't need a smasher. What you need is just a wooden spoon. And when it's just right, you stick the fork in and it goes all the way through. It's just right. Drain that shit. It's already steaming. Let it cool a little bit. Get yourself a pot holder. Hold on to the pot. Okay. Put your, depending on how many potatoes, a half a stick or a full stick of butter, a little sour cream, salt and pepper, chives. You could put a little cheese on top. After they're drained, of course, and mashed. But before, when you're mashing them, all you have to do, they should be cooked to the point where all you have to do is stir them up. And there you go. Mashed potatoes. Yeah. So, a little salt, a little pepper, a little garlic. Oh, milk is the trick. So I'm going to tell you the secret too. The secret to refried beans in Juanita, she should really know what I'm talking about here. But, yeah, she does. So, when you mix it up, just mix it with a wooden spoon. That's it. That's all you have to do. And add milk. Leche. In cornbread, when you do, it doesn't matter if you get the eggs one or the water one. Add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And it'll come out fucking so sweet and good. Hi, Lanita. Yes. And then, yeah, pretty much. And then of course, there's the sweet potatoes with the mushrooms on top, or not the mushrooms, the marshmallows. And sweet potatoes, you get them in a can because you drain the juice in a separate bowl. You get one of those other foil things. You put the sweet potatoes in. You you know, you might need a smasher for the sweet potatoes. Because they're cool, and I can. So you smash the sweet potatoes, okay? Then you add a little bit of juice at a time, just enough, you know, consistency so it's not dry or clumpy. It's like mashed potatoes. And then you add brown sugar, okay? Brown sugar, you can get, I think there's synthetic brown sugar, but raw brown sugar. I would do medium light, um, or dark, whatever your preference is, or light. Um, and you could buy the cut walnuts, but really they're more expensive. It's cheaper if you cut your own walnuts. So, you mix that in there. You put a piece of oil over it. You put it in with a green bean casserole, 45 minutes. That's before the onions on top. And before the mushroom or the marshmallows. And then last minute or two, you put the marshmallows on the top, and you've got to leave like that much room for the marshmallows. So it's like 2 cans of sweet potatoes, of the big ones. And then you just lightly cover it, or they won't brown and they'll boil up and over. So you don't want that. You just want to brown the top of the mushrooms. So, those are called candy sweet potatoes. Yeah, sweet potatoes, and you got your cranberry sauce and either turkey or ham. You can make, the secret with the glaze of the ham is Pepsi. Pepsi and brown sugar. That's it. Yep. Pepsi and brown sugar, literally. You throw Pepsi on top, then I pat the whole fucking thing down with brown sugar. And you have the Pepsi in the bottom already. So when you're cutting into the ham, it's like glazed. The glaze is on the bottom anyways, but it's very good. Bonita. That's a cheap fucking excuse. I mean, there might be some truth to that, but he's twisting it to his advantage. I feel like because she's in that condition, he brings whoever he wants over. And I think it has to do with drugs. Honestly, Juanita. Because so people don't act that way. I know because my first husband was on them. And I caught him once, and I'm like, I just seen you put that down your pant leg. Think I'm a fool? Let me see that shit. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And he's shaking out his pants. See? And out comes his fucking bag. I was like, thank you. Never second guess your intuition. Yeah, he's working on your emotions. He's not afraid of his mom passing. He's not that afraid of that because it's the inevitable. Not saying that he doesn't care, but I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's where it makes sense now. That saves him motel money. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not spending any money on it, he would be like, I would be in a motel because my mom wouldn't do that. No. He has somewhere in the garage or somewhere where there's a cot or a bed that he made so he could rest there. There's somewhere he has a room. I think he has a room or something. But the door's always closed. So how is that taking care of his mom? You know what I mean? She probably drinks a lot because he probably drives her to. Um, that's the thing. That's the thing. He's a bottom. And your husband's a top. That will resonate with whoever it does. Yeah. So just don't tell him I told you, just, and that's also devil energy of being wanting to control you. Capricorn energy. But also determination, always putting their first best foot forward. It doesn't matter what it is, even when it comes to lies. And even though they know you know the truth, they will fucking lie to your face anyways because you're scared. Yeah. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. I'm getting horror. I don't think you know anybody like that. Yeah, you don't know anybody like that. Ask Spirit to give you clarity, to change your perspective. And then affirm with me, I see my path clearly. I see my path clearly. Affirm with me? No. Juanita, what's wrong? What's no? What is no? Oh, no. No, you spelled it right. I know. Not you, him. You're not. He is. And the word, like, horror came to mind because I feel like it's someone that you don't know. And you wouldn't know. And you don't hang around with that. You're too busy taking care of people, serving others. I feel like you're in public relations somehow. You could maybe cut hair. You could maybe do something like that. Yeah. You see what I mean? Yeah. And he's fucking so jealous. It's sad. These men just... Ugh. And he's taking advantage that you make more money and that you're a boss of a shop or something. I'm telling you right now, it's like a real connection that we have here, sister. Okay? Oh, I thought so. I just picked that up for some reason, and that's so weird. Yeah, but this is a real connection. Yeah, so he's getting drugs from this girl or from several, or giving it to them because that's all they acquire, which I call a strawberry. There's a woman that will sleep or just drugs. Disgusting, right? Makes women like us look bad, Juanita. But now, in divine essence and honor, I feel like he was a vet too, and thank you for his service, but he's a jackass. And I'm glad you're gonna be talking to I feel like, yeah, family law. You need a if you're in... No, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm talking drugs. I'm talking white. I'm not talking alcohol. And you would never know he was on alcohol if he was on drugs because it's balancing him out. Did you talk to her? My first thing was yes. One time, briefly. And I think she posed like a nurse or something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was, yeah. And she just got, I hope you didn't go over there and sleep with them that day. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's like, you have a real connection with the divine and from the community and your spirit tribe. You do, Juanita. Anybody who connects with this message does. You could be very quiet. There's someone in the background that's just listening, 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 holding a sacred space, trying to learn their boundaries as well as your person's boundaries. You're in a new relationship to 4 to 6 weeks. And you're guarded and you doubt and you fear. And when you fear, it's false because you don't understand is the only reason why you fear. If you understood the truth and took the time to do your homework, you would not fear. When it comes to this guarding armor and then illuminated vision, I reach my full potential. Affirm with me. I reach my full potential. Manifesting. I reach my full potential. Dreams infused with divine light. I reach my full potential. Thank you, God, for grace. Thank you, Source. So it's a real connection. Yeah. Armor. Something amor. I want to say he calls you love all the time. I want to say he has like a sleeve or a tattoo on his arm, or there's some kind of scarring or something on one of his arms. A right arm. I hold my sacred space. That's wow, rad, huh? Thank you, I know he did. Jason, I love you too, spooky spooks. Um, all right. Okay. You know what I'm talking about, Juanita. I don't even have to say it because you're intuitive yourself and you already know. You just don't give a fuck no more. I feel like you've detached yourself from him. In many different ways. You know, and you deserve it because you deserve so much better. Yeah, you're a beam of seeing beauty for complex patterns, and you visualize divine plans and being a natural boss that you are. So it's like that's what you were focused in, your future. He was focused in the now and feel good right now, and he doesn't care who the fuck it hurts. You're welcome. And yes, he is drinking again. Because it masks the other drugs. So it balances them out, which is not good. Mystic circle, connect with ancestral wisdom. And he could have done this maybe 2 or 3 times, but now it's becoming more and more and more often. And I know you could tell because you could smell his liver. And no, okay, hold on. You're gonna catch him at night. I want to say around 1:11, 11:10 at night. When he thinks you're in bed. And when you get the feeling, you have to have the feeling in your stomach first. Like something's fucked up. And when you get that feeling, that's when you go in. And I couldn't get a hold of you. My phone's not working. Are you okay? I'm just doing a check on you and make sure you're okay. Let me come in. I gotta go pee. I'm thirsty. I need some water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You got it, mommy. You got it. And I feel like you don't even care to catch him. Like it's a waste of your energy. Really. But you have to know your truth north and the truth. You know. And yes, it did. That's what I'm telling you. He has a room, he has a cot in his garage, or there's a shed or something. Like, you know, like a man cave. Some kind of man cave. I feel like he has a room in the house when he sleeps for air, but he has like a shed or garage or a place that he built in the garage where there's a cot and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, it does because he's always there and it's an easy excuse. Yes. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Juanita. You know what I'm talking about. What was I saying about baby steps, right? Man, baby on his fucking bottle. Hey, Jason. Yeah, garage too. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I see like this, like, I don't know. He made his own little, it's enclosed or something where he can't be caught, where he could cover up real quick. You know what I'm saying? It could be like a cupboard too there, or some stuff that someone could hide in the back of. I feel like this person's been there when you showed up out of the blue and was hiding. Starts with the B. I want to say Burbank for some reason. I don't know. That was the first thing that came to my mind. B, Burbank, Balboa, San Fernando Valley. B. Bear Valley. That's just something I'm picking up, but I do forgive me if I'm wrong because this is gonna resonate with someone on here. I have a lot of other energies on here. Oh, my bad. I read that wrong. No wonder. Hello. Thanks, Mike. Jason, thank you. What do you mean, what city? Yeah, if you subscribe, like, and share in Cali. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. In Cali, like, what's your question? Rising above the statistics. Healthy boundaries guarding your doubt and fear. Because you hold a sacred space in your heart. And the thing, Juanita, too, is that I was gonna say, hi, Jason. Yes, I am in California. I was gonna say, Juanita, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something important. Oh, so when you have that doubt and that doubt, that's your intuition telling you. But I feel like you don't need to waste your energy because you already know. But if you want to just verify what I'm saying, you'll eventually catch him now or later. But if you wait later, it's going to be harder for you emotionally because he don't give a fuck right now because he's on the white. Okay. That's all I gotta say. And I'm not trying to like burst your bubble. in between two worlds. He's been doing too much. He's trying to be inspired and uncover deeper truths. What is he, a musician? Does he make money? Because if you don't make no money, then it's not worth it. It's like, spirit is my true source. Yeah, so because he's in between worlds right now with you and mom and all this stuff, he's using it as an excuse, this person. It's just always an excuse, and you need to connect to your authentic self and let your genuine heart lead you. I stay true to my values. Affirm with me. I stay true to my values. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I hope that helped you in that oracle. I did a couple extra oracles for you guys today because that was on my heart too. And like I said, if I'm led by the divine, I've got to do it. It's my purpose, part of my purpose. So my curse is indeed your blessing. Okay. So let's bust out the Kipperish. Okay, so for those that are not in the Kipperish deck, this is made by Intuitive Kevin. Check out his channel. Or Intuitive Kev. Kev. Check out his channel. It's called the Kipperish deck. He actually drew all these cards. And he went above and beyond, like Linda. As far as this Oracle deck contains 100 cards. 101 cards, sorry. The other Oracle deck contains 111 cards. This is the extra, which is awesome too. I love this. These kind of go all together. You have to get all three of them for them to really make sense. So if I were you, I would buy all three. Including the tarot. The tarot is the most important. You've got to know the tarot before Oracle. But it'll make more, everything will just, I've just been practicing this for over 30 years, so anyways, yeah. And it's like when you ask source to protect us, it's like you get the guidance for your current situations. Like my grandma said, you know, he always sends someone when you need them, and it's a hidden truth that we're revealing through these cards. So just blessed be. This is Intuitive Kev. You can find him on eBay nationwide. Buy it on eBay nationwide. I believe Intuitive Linda likes tarot. I believe she is also nationwide through eBay. But own website called occultlifestyle.com. So please look into that. I know I love them too. So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Isn't it like his artwork is amazing, and the effort this lady put into her deck, I'm just flabbergasted. I thought they were married or something. I don't know. What were we talking about, y'all? Exactly. Manifestation. Thank you, Manita. I love you. 59 could be a significance, and 95. Or 96, 97 could be a significance. 60, it could be a significance. You're finally gonna be free because you are a perfect 10. 60 could be of convenience, or the number 6. Okay, you're moving on up to the east side, 'cause finally got a piece of the pie. Community ascending, you're moving up, you're finding, see what I was saying, between 95 and 98. Yeah, the community that knows about you. You're a trendsetter. And the community is gonna know that you're moving. Because, and what's going on, because why? Bad news always travels fast. So you're ascending past the bullshit trolls. I call them trolls. It's like, come say it to my face, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you've decided to end this chaos. And you have every right to. You deserve to end it and have the best. You deserve it. I'm glad you're talking to a lawyer. I feel like Antelope Valley. Am I wrong, Juanita? I don't know if I'm wrong, but you can always go through Steve Fox Law Offices in Palmdale, California. There, he specializes in that shit, and he's also a judge. And he's running for California Assembly in 97. I know. And so you're not alone. You're in misery. Missouri. Man. I'm trying to think. If you call him, he might be able to refer you to someone that he knows in Missouri. I feel like you're visiting Missouri. I feel like do you live there? I don't feel like you live there. Like you just had to get away or something. I don't know. Or you're gonna be moving soon because you moved there for him or something like that. I don't know, but you're ending this bullshit. Really? Oh, okay. Cool. Well, someone here, keeps moving. They probably moved about 8 times in a year. But you're gonna end this. I feel like this guy's also, maybe done some time. This person that you thought was your real love. I know thugs are sexy and all, but they're not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Your real love, but collective, it's not real love on this person. You could have married somebody inside. Just so you know that they're not cheating on you, because you have PTSD so fucking bad. I'm sorry. I know what that's like, okay? When it comes to real love. And you think it's the end, it's just the beginning. It is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Look, you're gonna meet your twin flame. Wherever you're gonna relocate to is where you're gonna meet your twin flame. And I hear this in my head. I hear, you had me from hello. So someone that you said hello to is actually your twin flame. I feel like you've known him before. And you ran into him or something. So with these endings are new beginnings. As you see, I'm going to call it a flock, but really a flock of crows is called a murder. I know it's weird, right? Yeah. So I feel like you have someone born in the 90s too. But you've had this you're an earth angel. You are an earth angel. You do the right things when no one's looking. You care about your family. You sorry. I just got this really, really bad pain in my neck. But I'm sorry. I feel like this person is a pain in your neck as well. But Earth Angel, you're the Earth Angel. Remember that. Listen to your ancestors. You're the Earth Angel. And that's why universe is sending you this person you've met before in a small town. Very small, no one knows about. I feel like it's right outside Missouri or something. You know what I mean? Or it's on the border or something like that. Earth Angel, a house, or a place you guys go to just chill, like a regular spot that you like really going to because you like the service, you like the bed, you like the pool, you like the spa. It could be hot springs. I feel Topanga. Someone here is from Topanga. Maybe used to spend a lot of time in the hot springs. Earth Angel, you will find this real love. I feel like you're gonna be having to move on because your ex is gonna end up like this because of his shitty decisions with the people he's making, and there's nothing that you can do about it. So it's better that you get a signature now. You know what I mean? On those papers. A house or something. A house there on the border, somewhere, a little town you really like. Maybe starts with an M or an N. Jackson. Why am I getting Jackson? I don't know. Georgia. Yeah, because you could build your own home if you buy cheap acreage somewhere. And that's what you eventually want to do. Murrieta. Beautiful Elsinore. Hot Springs. I knew it. Yeah. Yes. I knew it. Yep. Yep. And you are this other person that I'm okay is this house you think is gonna be in the distant future, but I got word for you. Ending to the distant future. It's coming sooner than you think. Like, we'll be here before you get. You're gonna be so freaking surprised. You're gonna be like, this person really meant what they said. Yes. When you thought they were a karmic femme, or just stay true to yourself because you know you're not this. And like I said, if you didn't have haters, you're not doing something right. So, and this twin flame knows this about you, karmic femme. You know, they don't want to manipulate you like a marionette and create conflict. They actually respect the fact that you are a business owner and that you handle your shit. Huh? Yeah, you're with a karmic. You have yet to meet a twin flame. Conflict, control is what you're going through. A false narrative, a predicament. That's why you think it's this house thing is a distant future thing. But it's going to be ending soon because of this real love. Person you blocked that constantly messaged you all the time. Look, you thought this was your twin flame. Enamored starseed. Enamored starseed. Earth angel. Because yeah, this karmic femme claims to be your soulmate, is not your twin flame. And you're enamored about this. Enamored. Like literally. Starseed, Earth angel. What was I saying? I know, isn't it? It's all energy, hun. We're all made up of energy. It's all energy as this fusion of a nucleus of a star, which basically Einstein created and brought it to Earth, is not very good. Oh my God. I have 5% on my phone. Like the spirit or something fucking drained the shit out of it because I started with 100. Change is coming for the better. You're called a lot, Earth Angel. It's because you're a natural superstar, hun. And you have to believe in yourself. You will believe in yourself. I think it's because you actually are an empath, a sentient, and you have a gift that you don't realize yet. I feel like it's because you're young, Tony. You're maybe barely in your late 30s or early to mid 30s. I'm gonna say 34, 35, 33 maybe, 33 or 35. Big hugs to you too. I hope you subscribe, like, and share. Please, introducing now edible straws. You can find them on Amazon.com. Get the paraffin wax kind. Thank you so much. Big hugs, kisses. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow night, and I'll be on and cracking. All right. So thank y'all so much. I feel like you're lifting the veil. The veil is being lifted. Yes. Maybe you believe in reincarnation, or maybe you're thinking about getting married. But thank you so much. Blessings to you. I love you all. You all are freaking great. Like, I wouldn't be me without you guys. So I just want to let you know that I appreciate all my veterans, all people that are in service, so that we can live our lives. And good night, Juanita. Love you, mommy. And be careful, okay? Just be careful. Just stay to yourself. Don't cause a problem or nothing, like, and you'll be okay. Just you stay straight. You know what I mean? Let him fuck up. Because if he has enough rope, he'll just do it himself. You know, so to speak. We're our own worst enemy. But see you later, Tony. Please subscribe, like, and share. I really appreciate every viewer, everybody. Thank you for your support, for your love, for your kindness. And